Maestro Minczuk is an international conductor and conducts literally all over the world. He has the wonderful Calgary Philharmonic. He has a great orchestra in Brazil, and he conducts in Europe, really just about everywhere. So being associated with somebody like Roberto has brought a new credibility to the Calgary Philharmonic, and people know about us as he goes out as our ambassador.
Roberto has actually brought a real passion to the orchestra, and it has resonated with the audience members such that it has engaged them more and it has grown our audience. And this is going to be a real legacy within which to build the CPO.
The best thing that happened is Roberto joined Calgary. He joined our community.
Roberto has been very fastidious as we've added new members to the Calgary Philharmonic. We've got all these wonderful, young, dynamic, accomplished players, and he was so clear about wanting to bring in the next generation, and that will set us up for success for decades to come.
Enormous respect in both directions between the artists and Roberto and the artists. There is truly respect, and because of that we get tremendous music, absolutely tremendous music.
Over the last 10 years, what I think is really distinctive is how we've developed a signature sound. And what I mean by that is anytime you hear an orchestra over the radio, you want to be able to identify that orchestra just from the sound of it. And that's us. We've managed to achieve that under Roberto's leadership.
Roberto is a master at working with soloists. There is never a break between the orchestra and the soloist. He keeps them together just unbelievably.
As an orchestral conductor, not all are very familiar or even interested in works with chorus. I'd say Roberto is special that way, in someone who is very interested in having the chorus involved in the music making.
He has introduced new works, new pieces, that many of which have not been heard in Alberta before. In fact, Roberto has actually put Calgary and the Calgary Philharmonic Orchestra on the orchestral map.
When he comes here to rehearse or to perform, I don't see he's coming to work, right? He's coming to have fun and to touch people through music and to make great music.
I think Roberto helps connect the orchestra and the audience a lot through just his open physical manner. When he comes out on stage, he's smiling, he's energetic. When he's on the podium, he fills the entire hall with his presence.
Early on, at one of the rehearsals, he kept saying, "Cymbals, I need more. Cymbals, I need more." Finally, at the break, I went into him and said, "Maestro, I can't possibly play the cymbals any louder than that." He said, "I'm not asking for more volume, I'm asking for more energy."
Roberto's leadership has left a lasting impression in terms of the orchestra being such a pleasure to work with for other conductors, and also being such an engaging, responsive group of musicians for our guest artists.
To me, what he has that I love is his extraordinary passion and his real belief in the music that he's performing.
He's a very honest musician and wants to know what the result is in the hall and not just what he thinks it may be. And so I've really appreciated learning from him and his rehearsal technique, as well as being able to contribute and being trusted to contribute. So.
Passion is what drives him, and he wants to touch people the way he's touched by music.
I do remember, Roberto, one of my favorite concerts was when you got everybody in the Excited all hopping up and down because you did a Latin American concert, which was so full of rhythm that it was just madness, and it was so much fun. I loved it. I hope you do it again.
The Calgary Philharmonic is absolutely thrilled that Roberto Minczuk will be continuing and be our music director laureate. He has spent 10 years building a world-class orchestra, and it's just wonderful that the relationship will be continued. He'll be back on a regular basis, and he'll be leading the orchestra for all his fans in Calgary, and I think taking them to even higher levels.
I'm thrilled to have Roberto as conductor laureate because I know he'll continue to work here. He'll continue to conduct the chorus and the orchestra. I know that there will be great experiences making music together.
Bravo, Roberto. As always, an outstanding performance. I am so thankful that you've spent so much time investing into our city, into our community, and into our orchestra, and also personally into my life. It has been such a pleasure to get to know you, your family, Valeria, and to build some wonderful memories that, for me personally, are the highlights of my time with this orchestra.
I'm delighted to be a small part of your big day, but it's not all about you. It's also about your family. You brought your music here to Calgary, and then you brought your family here to Calgary. And we've seen your kids grow into delightful young adults. And we met Valeria. And Valeria is fun, enthusiasm, and your #1 fan. Thank you for bringing your music, and thank you for bringing your family.
Roberto, it's 10 years since we first got together. It's been a wonderful 10 years. It's felt like 1 or 2 years. I'm looking forward to the next 10 years with you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you for all of the wonderful, exciting concerts.
I'd just like to say thank you for your generosity and always a kind and open spirit, and I've appreciated working under you and with you tremendously, so thank you.
Well done, Roberto, and thank you so much.
Thank you for the treat, the pleasure, the delight, for making my life so delightful.
Roberto, thank you and congratulations on 10 years with the CPO.
Maestro, congratulations. Again, you are awesome as usual.
Thank you, Maestro.
Pai, a gente te ama, a gente sempre vai estar aqui para te apoiar. E obrigado por tudo. Um grande abraço, abraço de gorila. Valeu.